So welcome to day 2 at the Namm show. Today is the Saturday. It's a 3-day event and we're going to be doing coverage of every single day. Now, day 2 we're starting off a little bit later because day 1's video had a little bit of a delay in the upload. The Wi-Fi hasn't been the best and it was a particularly long video. But today we're going to be taking a look at some more interesting and cool gear, and make sure to drop in the comments who you'd like us to check out for day 3, the final day. So let us know. Alright, let's go inside and see. Okay, Namm 2025, we're here at Balaguer Guitars and there's a new model, very interesting. We've got some Evertune fan fret stuff going on. Could you tell us a little bit about it?
Sure, yeah. So new for 2025. This is our Diablo model, but it has a multi-scale Evertune. So Pascal from Aristides paved the way for this to happen. We reached out to Evertune to make sure, is this something you're offering to other brands? And they said, yep. So we're machining the base plate, the foot plate that's on the back, and the comb. And you can now order a custom Balaguer on our website, on our online configurator, any body shape, any string variation. So it's available in 6, 7, and 8 string variations. And we're starting out with just the 27 to 25.5 inch fan.
Right. And so you can spec it out to what you desire roughly.
Correct.
Does this model come, is it just fan fret for this one?
No, so this body shape, you can pretty much spec it out however you want. So it can be standard conventional scale. We offer like 6 different scale lengths. We have probably like 1,000 different combinations of finishes and woods and pickups and bridges. So it's a bit of option paralysis, but I would definitely implore you to go check out the online builder. You can see a visual representation of the guitar first, and it's pretty fun.
Okay, great. That was Balaguer at Namm 2025. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm stood in front of the Marshall booth. We had that video yesterday, but what's kind of interesting is the news has broken. It started as a rumor and has now come out as it's fully factual. Marshall has been sold from, well, okay, a little bit of history. From 2023, Marshall was sold from Marshall to Zounds, the maker of the headphone amplifiers and headphones and everything that Marshall have kind of become known for. And then that's a Swedish company, and that company now has made a deal with a fund, a Chinese fund, I think, to buy Marshall, and the figure is allegedly 1.1 billion. So, yeah. That's a bit of an interesting news. I don't think it's going to affect anything here. I don't think it's going to affect any of the gear, but we'll see. We can only hope that it'll be a good thing. We're here at the Dean Guitars and Luna booth, and there's a bunch of new guitars available for 2025.
Yes.
Could you run us through?
Yeah, so we'll start here with the Luna. We have the new Oracles. We released the Rose and the Phoenix last year, and they were so popular that we rolled out 2 brand new models in the Butterfly and the Eagle. And so far, the pre-orders for this have just been absolutely amazing. Very nice decals, not over lacquered, so the sound is still amazing on these. And these are like perfect for players and collectors alike. You can put them on the wall and just have a beautiful piece of art. Over here in the Lunas, we have the new Moonbird player series. This 12-string has built-in effects, delay, chorus, reverb. And an app is being developed where it'll have playback features, looping features, drum tracks, a tuner. All of these guitars are in development with that app. And then we have the new Performer series that these have built-in microphones for your percussive acoustic players too. So it's got a nice pop out of an amp and a really nice tone in it. As far as new Deans here, in the X series, we have the brand new Annihilator. Now, the USA version of this was roughly $10,000. It had a custom neck, custom fretboard, custom headstock, custom body shape, and we managed to shrink all that down into a $599 price point. Still got the Floyd, still has the shapes, but much more affordable and family-friendly.
just a lot more accessible.
Yeah, a lot more accessible. And we did the same thing with the Kerry Kings, too. So a $4.99 price point for these. We got the Kerry King V and the Kerry King Overlord in brand new, what's it, satin gray? That's a nice one. But yeah, we'll have, we're rolling all these out in Q3 as well this year. But $4.99 price points is really difficult to beat that, especially with a signature model. So we're at 2 new signature models at very affordable price points this year. We also have signature models in the select version, though. This is the Wayne Losniak from Hatebreed. He's coming in at about $1,400, but I mean, like, these are just absolutely beautiful pieces in the Thoroughbred series. Kill switch, satin neck on the back here, and then the Black Beauty has the gold hardware with the Floyd 1000 on it. Just a very killer piece. As far as more new stuff, we're very excited to announce that we can provide Z's and V's to the public again after winning an appeal at the Gibson lawsuit. So we're rolling out with our new MLs, new Z's, new V's in our new color style of doing the black to color fade. So the gray, the red, the blue. The ML already has a blue-black fade, and that's coming out in March. You'll be seeing these in Q3. And then, of course, we're looking to do more models in our patented Dean Slime color scheme here. Last year we did a Thoroughbred, and possibly next year look out for a Caddy. That's what I would like to see anyway. So.
And the price points, they're
$8.99 price points for the Floyd here. Comes with the Seymour Duncans, and then the non-Floyd ones $6.29. So.
It's still very much affordable.
Very affordable. Quality is better than most guitars in this price point. So it's just a very nice piece, and it's our classic series that we've made since the 70s for over 40 years. So we're able to do that again. So I'm very excited about that. And then last but not least, probably the most popular piece of this show is the brand new shape in the Morningstar. $7.99 price point. Brand new shape. Comes with the Floyd, the Seymour Duncans. It's got a slim D-shaped neck, so it's going to play like the Exile right here, but it's going to look like an ML. So it's very cool.
And you've got these are all the imports. You also have a USA line of guitars?
Yes, back along this wall, and we'll go right over there. So here is our custom pieces. We make it in-house, Tampa, Florida. We have the new flat top. It's going to it's similar to a shape, to a stealth shape, but we don't have the bevels, so it's completely flat. It looks mean, it looks like a Dean, and it plays killer too. The new Michael Amott Wraith. This also comes with in a version with a Floyd as well, but all that's made in everything was made in Tampa. Kerry King has a new shape, wherever you want. Like the Overlord and the KKV were really over the top, had crazy shapes on the headstock, so we went kind of a little bit more conservative with the shape. We got the nice aggressive bevels. It still has the Kaler, still has the Sustainiac, and this piece has been very, very popular with most of the artists that came by today.
Yeah, it's conservative but still very aggressive.
Yes, it is. Here we have our new time capsule models here. So each of these shapes is what we launched with in the 1970s. The Cadillac, the Z, the V, and then the ML. So we're bringing those back in a nice classic look with the cream-colored pickguard, the gold hardware, and then the cherry red paint that just pops. It looks they're just absolutely beautiful guitars. So the USA shop did amazing work on these. And then over here we have two new paint jobs in the gradient, the dual gradient. So we have the dual gradient Sunset Lake, and then the dual gradient, I believe it's called the Arctic Burst here. So this one darkens and then goes out lightways, and then this one darkens and goes lightways inside. So they have a very unique way of grading, and then of course the USA new shape, the Morningstar right here.
Very nice. Well, thank you, James. That was Luna and Dean Guitars for 2025.
Thank you, guys.
Okay, we are we've made a wrong turn. We are walking through the drum section. I don't know if you can hear this because I can't hear myself, but it's a cacophony of everyone hitting things. We're going to try and get out and get to more guitars. We're here at Jet Guitars with Lee, and Lee, there's a couple of new things available for 2025 now.
There's some new bits and pieces for us to talk about. If we start with the one at the end, the lovely candy apple red one. This is a JS480. Two of our best selling ranges are the JS300 and 400, and often they're modding platforms. People tend to put their own pickups in and things like that. We thought we would do that ourselves and we'd mod one up. So this is basically our modded version of the JS400. So improved pickups, you've got Alnico pickups in these Alnico 5s versus ceramics on the 400. Gold blinging hardware, and as you can see, even gold pole pieces on the humbuckers, all custom made. Rosewood fretboards, which is getting rarer in guitars these days, proper wood. Gold hardware, roasted maple neck, of course, which we're known for. And this is just somebody who wants to go and grab it and get gigging, not have to worry about anything. Locking tuners as well.
And how much does this retail for?
This is about €450, about 450 euros. So it is an awful lot of guitar for the money. It is. So there's that one. And then in the same sort of vein, we've done the same with the JS300 range. So this is an uprated SSS version. So again, gold hardware, Alnico pickups, rosewood fretboard, locking tuners. It's got everything anybody's going to want or need, really. So we've got those available in a selection of colours, obviously the black and the candy apple here, but I think there's 4 colours in those ranges, so I'm sure there's one somebody would like in that. We've also, while we're at it, got some new colours of the JS600, which is an HSS Wilkinson bridge for the wobbly moments, black custom hardware, splittable humbucker in the bridge, 5-way selector, so this is really a jack of all trades, this one. And again, roasted maple neck, mahogany body, locking tuners, jet branded. So, and we think it looks rather fetching in the purple as well. You know, we don't like to do too many boring colours. You know, life's too short, isn't it? And then the other one we've got just here on the end is the JT450, and that's maybe noticeably inspired by a certain other player's guitar. We won't say who, but we.
You can't say it. Kotzen.
Well, Kotzen. Yes. No. Well, we're big fans of that guy.
Who is it?
Big fans of his particular Telecaster tire style shape. So we thought we'd do our own. So again, our own version of a Hot Rails here, which we really, really like. And that's splittable with the push-pull pot on there, so you can go from sort of really big, thick humbucker style tones to obviously thinning it out to get the single coil tones, single coil in the neck pickup, roasted maple fretboard, roasted maple neck, locking tuners, and this one's just an absolute beauty. And
how much would this retail for?
This is around about €550.
A lot cheaper than maybe the alternative.
Save you about €3,000 on the alternative. So what I would suggest is everybody should buy probably 6 or 7 of these. Same sort of value, isn't it? So, no, and this is one of my particular favourites. It's just, again, covers so much ground. And if I do like to say myself, it looks rather tasty as well, doesn't it? So yeah, that's basically the new colours we've got here. And I can't think of much else that you haven't already seen, but obviously if anybody else wants to check out more models and more ranges, because we do quite a few models now, jetguitars.com, it's all on there.
Well, thank you for showing us what you've got for Namm 2025. That's Jet Guitars.
Pleasure.
Okay, we're here at the Revv booth for Namm 2025. It is loud. But what I wanted to show you was last year, if you saw the Guitar Summit coverage that I did, Revv released a second version, a version 2 of their very popular G series pedals, and I compared them. Actually, I have both the first series and the second series of the purple one, and I found that the second series was it was just better. I personally preferred it, but this year they have put them in a new chassis because they changed for the anniversary series. They just did everything was black with different color knobs. Now they are like the original V1s, a bit more identifiable. We've got the green chassis, a purple chassis, and a red chassis, so you can tell from pretty far away which is doing what. Another thing for Namm 2025 is that Revv have released this new line of dummy cabs. So these dummy cabs they've got a screen. It's basically, you could watch TV on them if you really wanted to, but it's kind of impressive that this is just 4 stacks, and already it's kind of a showpiece of this show. I can only imagine that a band like this, with something like this, would be very, very effective on stage. So that's what Revv have got. It's exciting to see what this would look like in the real world on a stage. That's Revv. So we're here at, I'm going to try and say it, lichtlaerm?
Way better than last time, I would say. Lichtlaerm audio.
Okay, and we've just been hearing some guitar playing, and it sounds like it's coming through an amp. Because you do make amplifiers.
We do make amplifiers, as you can see. So the funny thing is, basically, it's not even on. Like, I can turn it off, and if Steven plays something, so what you're hearing is the Pandora, our new pedalboard power amp. It's 60 watts. And has like a built-in phase inverter, negative feedback loop to give you like the tube feeling without being tube-based. Then we're using the Science amplification mother as like, just a very neutral, clean sound. And everything you're hearing is from our new pedal, the Ragnarok, which is a high voltage tube preamp distortion that's based on the gain staging of the Prometheus, and you can run it into every clean channel of every amp and basically make it sound like this amp. It has like an overdrive setting, which is green, because overdrives have to be green, right? Or a distortion setting that's red. So it's really funny because everyone's like, oh, that amp sounds cool. And I'm like, yeah, probably, but it's not even on.
Very cool. So, thank you for that. You've also got a couple of new pedals that you've got out there.
I mean, we're not really releasing anything, but I brought all the prototypes we have ready. So it's the Ragnarok. It's a signature pedal for Hanno from Manta. It's another signature pedal that's coming out in March with the Belgian band Amen-Ra. We have an octave divider and reverb in one, and a new chorus that's analog but digitally controlled. It does chorus, it does vibrato, it does detune, double tracking, and lo-fi telephone sounds, because we added a fidelity control that blends between one signal path that's just built with the worst components available and one that's built with the best components available.
That's very cool. Well, that is, I'm going to try and say it again, lichtlaerm audio.
Yes!
Hey. Okay, so we're here at the BareKnuckle booth for Namm 2025. I'm here with Ben, and Ben, you've released some new pickups this year, and we're going to start with these.
Yeah, sure. These are new Mike Stringer Halcyon humbuckers. They're a variation on the blade design that we've done on a couple of other guitar pickups before. And these are going to be absolute monsters. In the bridge, you've got very, very high gain coils, triple custom sized ceramic magnets in there, quite a high DC resistance on them. They're going to be pretty brutal. But in the neck, you've got a slightly lower gain isotropic Alnico 5 to give a slightly warmer and smoother response. And overall, a lot of versatility. But yeah, they're going to be heavy as hell, to be honest.
And like all BareKnuckles, you can get them in 6s, 7s.
Yeah, 6s and 7s at the moment. Maybe 8s in the future, who knows. And they're available in all sorts of different colours. We can also powder coat the blade, so you know what we can do there with all the different cosmetic finishes. And Mike's coming down to play later on today at 4 o'clock, which we're very happy about. So these are going to be amazing set of pickups. We're launching them this week.
And now these are another new set of pickups this year.
Yep, they're called the Polypath humbuckers. So the clue is in the name, really. They're a more vintage inspired set. However, they're not constrained by vintage accuracy. So they're sort of Nolly's interpretation of a vintage pickup. They do use the vintage accurate 42 gauge plain enamel coated wire. They're relatively low gain coils, but they use isotropic Alnico 5 magnets again for a bit of bite. They're partially potted, so you get a more harmonic edge coming out of them, but they don't feed back like that. And under the slugs, under the strings on the bass string, sorry, they use high carbon steel slugs for a little bit more low end chunk and response. So overall, they're very dynamic set of pickups, very responsive, and actually I think they punch above their weight quite a lot. And you can see some of the videos some of our artists have been doing, and obviously Nolly's videos, they can really, pack a punch, yeah. They sell them really well.
Great. Well, thank you, Ben. That is BareKnuckle's 2025 new pickups. Okay, we're here at the Revv booth at Namm 2025, and you've got a new model, a new shape.
Yes. So, welcome to our booth. I'm Paul, and we got you through our booth today. So, we got new model. It's called Euler. It's like a variation of Explorer. And what I can tell you about this guitar is surely like we are aiming for this good all these shapes and give them new life with new materials. So let's get closer and see what's inside. This one is already sold out, but I will show you something cool. So since we have some decent space inside, we could do something crazy as usual. So we have a distortion pedal. So yeah, it's quite heavy, this one, because we have Evertune and distortion pedal, but it's worth it. So other than that, we do our usual stuff. We do some crazy finishes. If we go that side, if you prefer, you can see. So this is our V. We do also variation. We start to aim at the lower weight of our instruments as well, which was sometimes at first issue to stabilize the materials and be lightweight. But now we try to do new filler, which is more like a foam version, which will be available soon for the people. So you can order lighter version of our guitars as well. So for those who want to trade some of the stiffness of the guitar for like a lighter weight, here we are. We got you covered.
And people can order. Are the Explorers available to order now?
It is available as well. Right now you can start ordering it, and we have it available with all the specs you want. Just 6 strings because we aim at this traditional classic Explorer for now. Maybe later we will try to do as well 7 string as well. Yeah. So on the other spectrum, we got also a concrete top on our guitars because we can do whatever we want with the materials. So yeah, from a carbon finish over here, through the concrete to the wooden top as well. So we got full spectrum, guys.
Okay, well, that was Revv Guitars at Namm 2025. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Okay, we are here at maybe the most unusual booth at Namm, I think that's safe to say. The fart pedal. Could you tell us a little bit about it?
Yeah, so the fart pedal takes your guitar noises and it turns them into fart noises. And that's the long and short of it.
Long ones and short ones, I assume.
What's that?
Long ones and short ones.
Yes, wet ones and dry ones.
Okay, thank you.
Hey, thanks for coming by.
Glenn, where are we? We're in the jungle, baby.
We're queuing up to see.
We're at, in case it wasn't apparent after every booth, we're at Namm 2025 and we're queuing up to meet Nuno Nettencourt of Extreme.
Nuno.
Nuno.
We've been in this queue for a while now, but hopefully we'll see him. We're here at Mayones, and you've got some really beautiful guitars. Could you tell us a little bit about them?
Yes, as usually we have Regius with different configurations because it's the most customized instrument line in a flagship model we have. So we have we have Burl Maple model with a carved top. Here in this guitar we have BareKnuckle Pickups and Hannes Bridge. The other one is Masterpiece Koa is really rare wood to get now. With our BareKnuckle Pickups, roasted fingerboard, and wooden matching knob. The third one is the resin reduced with a burl maple top.
And the resin runs through the pickups?
It's like a colored, and also through the bridge. But the bridge itself, it has special construction inside, so it's not only wood, because people can afraid that it can break. It will not break because strings going in different way. So I mean the saddles are mounted in the reasonable and a very good way in this bridge. We can make this kind of resin finish with burl maple or quilted maple or buckeye. So that's the tops. We can provide this kind of finish. What else? This guitar has a black limba body.
That is beautiful.
And the matching packets for the tuners is a regular hipshot tuners, but we can customize them with any wood actually we have in stock.
And how much would something like this guitar cost?
This one is around 8,000 due to the custom options, but the basic price for the Regis is around 4,500 in US. It's for the flame maple top. You can upgrade for the regular 4A, for example, quilted maple. It's only upcharge for the top. Also, the new for this year is the more budget-friendly series. We call it Duval DT. We have so the first batch is 6 and 7 in those two colors you can see. The next one, it depends if we have 60 or 80 pieces sold. We change the colors. All be metallic. The idea is to make production model still made in Poland in our companies, all other models, but in the reasonable price for the players. So it will be around $3,000 more or less.
Okay.
This is prototype of Jasper model. Last year we showed the Jakub Żytecki signature 6-string, but this year we decided to do offset model, which also in reasonable price point, because we want to focus a little bit on more production line, on production models. You know?
Very nice.
Also, this is BareKnuckle Pickups, which we can laser engrave. If you have your own pattern, we can do it as well. That's not a problem, because some artists, they have good graphic skills. So if they have it ready, we can apply it here. Band logo, whatever is possible.
And one of the things that I really like about your brand is that you use the offcuts to make the smaller basses.
Yes.
So you've got
smaller basses, maybe in future smaller guitars as well. We have a couple ready. Yeah. So this is Kali 5 model. I just removed this protection foil because it will be better. So all of this you can see here is it's the leftovers from regular bass like here or all guitars. So usually we use 3 pieces leftovers to make one neck. And the sides and tops, as you can see, is super nice top. We not charge anything up because it's a matter if you have flame maple, walnut, buckeye burl, same price. Because it's the leftovers. We just want to save the wood, and you know the price point comes mainly because the bases are handmade. So temporarily we helping with the CNC, but they are mainly handmade. So the time is the most expensive issue. Especially when you make it in Europe, so all our instruments are made here. So same with design, the regular bridge, which we're using in all our regular basses, same pickup. Very simple control, and rechargeable battery inside, which you can recharge with a USB-C, and AUX and headphones, so we can practice this bass whatever you want.
That's
just
really cool.
Headphones, and with a backing track as well. So this is standard feature in all our basses.
Even the full size.
Yeah, even full size. I'll show you for example, the new Ori bass. It's a fanfare bass. Same saddles, but different bridge construction. It's a one piece. 6-position rotary switch, and also our pickups, but the heart is the rechargeable battery as well. If you forgot to recharge it, you can easily use the regular one. You can download the manual if you need to have it quick access. And the same story is with AUX and headphones. So
That is very cool.
yeah, it's like a fully analog thing. So you just need very cheap cables. We provide the cable to connect to your device like a phone. So it's a Lightning, it's a USB-C, so we can choose whatever phone you have. So it should be convenient for the customer. What we want to do exactly.
Great. Well, thank you very much. That was Mayones Namm 2025.
Thank you.
Okay, we're in the Creator Lounge, and this is just a little section of Gibson stuff. And these are the new, well, old? New? They're the reissue of the 1955 Gibson Les Pauls. So they're 1955 P90. They're relic for the Murphy Lab. Czech Nitro finish. They come in a couple of different colors, but they are essentially custom shop Gibson 1955 P90 Les Pauls, 50s Les Pauls, in a variety of different colors. We've got gold tops. We've got, it's a nice enough oxblood finish. Here it is. But, or is that black? I don't know. Hard to tell. But this is kind of the only way to see Gibson guitars at Namm. Apparently they pulled out because of the LA wildfires. They donated instead to like the Namm causes, the music foundations. But this is kind of what they were going to exhibit anyway, the Namm Gibsons. Just really quickly, in the Peavey booth, it seems that Peavey have released a new line of pedals, some preamp pedals. We've got like the Peavey Bandit. We've got a whole variety. So that's something that's kind of cool to see. The preamps from Peavey's famous amplifiers. Okay, so that is a wrap on day 2. Quite a hectic day. Tried to see as much as we could. Subscribe if you want to see day 3, and let us know what you would like to see in day 3 as well. That's all, and we'll see you next time. Bye bye.